like me, you just mad.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Damon Bruce, and this is the NBA on 2K Sports. The NBA playoffs begin, round one in the Eastern Conference. It's going to be the Cleveland Cavaliers up against Paul Pierce and the Boston Celtics. I'll catch you later for the halftime show.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season. Is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round one, game one. Kevin Harlan here along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. And it's time for the State Farm starting lineups. Game one, first round. First for the Cavaliers. Irving and Waiters in the backcourt. And inside, Anderson Varejao, the big Brazilian, a terrific rebounder and defender. Always brings great energy. Then it's Alonzo G. And it's Thompson in at the power forward position. And for the Celtics, Rajon Rondo and Avery Bradley out there in the backcourt. And patrolling the paint, one of the fiercest defenders in NBA history and former MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. A big ticket, Kevin Garnett. Then it's Pierce, and it's Bass in at the four slot. The tension is electric, and the importance is critical as they have a chance in their own building to take game one of the series.
And Kevin, game one of the playoff series is so important. It really sets the tone for the entire series. If you lose this game at home, then you lose the home court advantage, but you also lose an emotional edge.
Yeah, I don't see it happening here tonight, Steve. I mean, I can't feel that at all. I mean, listen to this crowd. I'm not sure they'll let them lose this game. The atmosphere is unbelievable in here. Electric, buzzing. They'll feed off of that for sure.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Irving kicks to Waiters. He passes to Varejao. Rebound, Boston. Bradley with the ball. Over G. Bradley can't get it to go. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers.
Coach knows that the onus is on their team to come out of this with the win, saying for them, they are playing with no pressure. The pressure lies with us to hold home court advantage, but we're in a good place as a team and should be up to the challenge. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Well, I hope they start getting warmed up here soon. That's 0 for 4 to this point.
That jump shot's like a layup for him when the defense backs off like that.
Irving against Rondo. And that one's good, Irving.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Pierce. Dishes to Bass. Celtics passing it around. Rondo drives in. The pass to Garnett. Stolen by Varejao. Deflects the pass. Pierce with the steal. Outside Rondo. Now the feed to Garnett. Now the dish to Bradley. Over Irving. Bradley can't get it to go.
He's laboring out there right now, guys. The shot has not been falling for him this quarter.
Bradley against Irving. He feeds it to Waiters. This one for 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Waiters got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Pierce. Bass passes to Garnett. And yes, sir, that one drops. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Irving with it. He's picked up by Rondo. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, what's amazing with Irving, Kevin, is that from game one, he looked like he was a composed veteran when he came into this league. Only played 1 year of college, too, at Duke, which is just shocking. But he's just got the poise and the composure to be a really good point guard in this league for a long time.
Well, it's interesting to me, Steve, is that Kyrie will never really get cold either throughout the course of a game. I mean, he's always finding ways to make contributions. A lot of that is his willingness to attack the basket and finish tough shots. The other part of it is his unselfishness.
Now here's Terry. Clock at 6. Sullinger, and the shot is good. Sullinger's got his first basket.
They got the ball into the ideal position, and he didn't flub to finish that time, guys.
Irving dishes to G. Down low. Here's Zeller. There's the bucket. Good.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Celtics. Cleveland also making some changes. Spates checked in for Tristan Thompson. C.J. Miles comes in for Alonzo G. And Daniel Gibson subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And Green gets it to go.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Gibson against Terry. Now here's Gibson. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Reverses. A nice shot by Zeller. Zeller's got 5 now.
One of the sweetest moves in the game, the reverse layup in traffic.
Terry gets to Green. Green gets a screen from Sullinger. And blocked. Now Miles. Back to Gibson. There's a good screen. He kicks it to Ellington. The 3 is launched. No good. Here's Terry. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Pierce over Gibson. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. It could go. Can't get it to go. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
First round of the Eastern Conference Playoffs. Drew Holiday and the Philadelphia 76ers take on Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls. This weekend, NBA action.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here. Clark, Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
And this team has done a nice job on the glass. I think that's how they've built this lead. They've been very physical, really established a presence in the paint.
Well, they've chased down those balls. As soon as they've hit the iron, they've been chasing them down. That's been a solid effort by them.
Celtics trail by 7. Rondo with it. He's picked up by Irving. Garnett with the screen for Terry. Garnett. And it's rebounded by Anderson Varejao. Now here's Waiters. Terry covering. And Waiters kicks to Irving. From 17 feet out. And that one's good. Irving's got 9.
Now they've settled into a pretty nice groove here offensively in the second quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they picked up the pace shooting the ball. I mean, the field goal percentage upwards of 50% now.
Garnett the pass to Terry. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And the Jet, as he's known, is a great shooter, both from mid-range and long-range. Can step out well behind that three-point line and knock down the shot. But really what he wants to do is put the ball on the floor a couple times, create the angle, and then rise up over the top and make that mid-range shot.
And Steve, whether starting or coming off the bench, JT is always ready to step into the big moment and knock down the big shot.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Brandon Bass is checked in for Garnett. Pierce comes in for Sullinger. And it's Avery Bradley in for Jason Terry. Rondo kicks to Bradley. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Bradley's got his second basket of the game.
Great move to get to the bucket and lay that one in. He's got the softest touch around the basket. Impressive.
And the Celtics making a change here. Terry's checked in. The kick out to Irving. Irving gets a screen from Zeller. Irving kicks to Zeller. He's against Green. Puts up the baby hook. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And a much better quarter for them in terms of shooting the basketball.
You know, anytime your field goal percentage as a team is up in the high 50s, you're doing a lot of stuff right.
Here's Terry. Gets it to go. Terry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Terry against Irving. He dishes it to Miles. Passes it to Zeller. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Well, they couldn't hook up there on what's really a pretty basic pass.
Sullinger's checked in for the Celtics. Daniel Gibson's checked in for Cleveland. Terry dishes to Green. Bradley. Outside Pierce. Shoots over Miles. There's Pierce. That's good on the assist by Bradley. Pierce has got his first points of the game. Gibson against Terry. Feeds it to Miles. Shoots the three. No good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Big time is right, Clark. A lot of momentum here offensively.
And here is Gibson. Kicks to Miles. 6 to shoot. He passes to Zeller. Backs down. Three-pointer Ellington. Good work defensively by Terry. Celtics trailed by 3. It's Pierce on the wing. 1:21 left in the first half. The shot is off. Now Miles. To the inside. Here's Zeller. Gets it to go. Zeller's got 9.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
He showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Pierce. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Jason Terry. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Spates. Lonzo G comes in for C.J. Miles. Waiters, he's checked in for Wayne Ellington. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Daniel Gibson. Here's Irving. Good! Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for them. At some point, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen. They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
And it's good. And it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, he's been so cool out there, composed, never rattled. I mean, a very steady contributor to the offense.
Garnett with a screen on Irving. Rondo passes to Garnett. Shot is no good. Here's Zeller. Can't get it to go. And that concludes the first half. Cavaliers ahead, up by 8. And it's time now for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll be back shortly to get the second half underway.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs has officially begun. The Cleveland Cavaliers ahead against Boston. They're looking to make a statement in Game 1 and set the tone for the series. An unbelievable half from Kyrie Irving. Seems like everything's falling for him. Not sure if he even knows how to miss. And still in it, the Celtics hanging around. They've been getting roundly outplayed up to this point, and they'll need a bounce-back effort to make up for it in the second half. Paul Pierce is off to a rough start. The flavor for that first half, brickalicious. He'll have to improve. And we'll be heading back to the court for the rest of our coverage as we go to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we know he can score, so it's not really a huge shock to see him put up these kind of big numbers.
And I would think that he most likely will continue to carry on this kind of play into the fourth.
Pass to PR1G1. And Thompson kicks to Irving. Thompson, a screen on run. Here's Irving. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Irving's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Cavs. Outside Rondo. Back to Pierce. Leaner from distance. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Irving with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Thompson dishes to PR1G1. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And so PR1G1 hits them both. Celtics trail by 10. Pass with a screen for Rondo. Bradley passes to Pierce. Over G. The shot is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
A humongous lead for them here. I mean, they've really done a good job of controlling the flow of the game.
Yeah, I think it's the rebounding they have to thank for that, Clark, because it's really set the tone in this contest.
Irving kicks to G. Pierce with the steal. And here's the break. Goes up the baseline. The shot is off.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Waiters. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jeff Green is checked in for Bass. And it's Terry in for Avery Bradley. The Celtics making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. And he's good on the second. Celtics trail by 11. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Takes it up, and that one's good by Pierce. Pierce has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's grace over power, guys. With that finger roll, gets him 2 points. Impressive stuff.
Thompson, a screen on run. Irving against Bradley. And Dion Waiters, the bucket on the assist by Irving. And it's 6 points for Dion Waiters. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And Pierce, here we go. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Well, unfortunately, he just has not been able to produce offensively to this point.
Thompson dishes to Irving. Dishes it to Waiters. Back to Irving. There's the pass to Waiters. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Rondo. And here comes the break. And again, Paul Pierce. Pierce has got 8 points.
Yeah, shot is starting to fall, guys, and he's playing much better than he did in the first half.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Layup off the pick. And deep, Irving drops it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 11. And some changes here for the Celtics. Sullinger comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Brandon Bass subbed in for Paul Pierce. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Ellington's checked in. And Sullinger kicks to Bradley. 1:37 left in the third quarter. Deflected. Green. Here's Rondo. Blocked. Hit his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Paul Pierce is checked in for Jeff Green. Stolen by PR1G1. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Irving. That's good. Irving's got 21.
He's been a big part of his team building this lead. Another solid offensive effort.
Rondo kicks to Pierce. There's the feed to Bradley. There's the dish to Sullinger. Shot clock at 6. From 11 feet away. That's good from Paul Pierce on the assist from Jared Sullinger. And that's now 10 points for Paul Pierce. Irving with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Rondo against Irving. He feeds it to PR1G1. Jams it straight down.
The defense caught dozing off that time.
Now those open dunks, pretty high percentage.
Yeah, you're not going to miss many of those. I mean, this is really a poor defensive effort.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Pierce. The shot from the low post is good. Pierce has got 12 in the game.
You got to love what he's doing out there, guys. With his team down, he's personally trying to bring them back.
Thompson backing down. Irving passes to G. Makes the lead pass. The Cavaliers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Got it off in time. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers lead by 13. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
First round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. LeBron James and the Miami Heat take on Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks. It happens next Wednesday.
As the fourth quarter gets going, let's swing it over to Doris Burke to find out who's had the Sprite uncontainable game. Doris?
Hi, guys. Today's uncontainable game is Tyler Zeller. Well, it's been a one-sided show in this one, but a lot of it has to do with the contributions he's given them off the bench. Really a big part of how they built this lead.
Thank you, Doris. And it's almost that secret ingredient we've seen here tonight. He gave them a big-time boost when they needed it.
Yeah, something lit a fire under him, obviously, because as soon as he came in the game, he had a major impact. Maybe he's campaigning for a job in the starting lineup, but either way, he's really something.
Guys, it remains to be seen whether or not he can keep this up going forward, but clearly he's shown the capability of having big performances.
Now here's Waiters. Defense is right there. To the middle. Irving dishes to Waiters. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Spates. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The first free throw is good.
Kevin, you look at their free throw percentage. They've been very efficient from the line today. That's a big factor.
Paul Pierce is checked in for Boston. Celtics trail by 15. Outside Rondo. He kicks to Terry from downtown. Offensive rebound. Passes shot. Good.
You know, if their plan was to keep going inside a ton, it sure has paid off. I mean, it seems like every bucket they get is in the lane.
Well, no reason to take an outside shot if you're scoring at will from inside the paint.
Thompson in the posts. Pass on him. Irving for 3. Gets it to go. Irving's got 24 points.
My goodness, he's knocking down everything he looks at.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hands.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Varejão's checked in. Rondo kicks to Garnett. Money shot, and good on the basket. Book it.
Now, he took advantage of that mismatch size-wise, went right up with him.
Yeah, he loves those mid-range jumpers.
Waiters passes to Irving. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Outside Terry hits the bucket.
Well, with the defense recovering into the lane, you've got a wide-open shooter at the three-point line.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Irving with it. Varejão setting the pick for Irving. That's good. Irving's got 26.
Yeah, saw just a little bit of daylight, went right to the rim.
Rondo against Irving. Outside Rondo. Back to Garnett. To the paint. Here's Bass. Sinks that one from the post. Bass has got 4 points now in the quarter. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
It's like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He urged his players to keep fighting, saying, "We're right there, but the margin of error has shrunk. We've got to play aggressive and smart. Guys?"
2 on the clock. Fader on the way. No good. Now Boston takes it the other way. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Rondo kicks to Garnett. Working inside. And it's Rondo penetrating. Fade away. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Waiters dishes to Irving. And that one's good. Irving's got 13 points in the second half.
Yeah, he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
He dishes it to Garnett. Varejão on it. Good look. Again, Garnett missing.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Irving gets a screen from Varejão. Rondo against Irving. Here's G. Pass to Waiters. The 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Looks like this one's over. They really played well tonight.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, we can take it out of the oven. This game is cooked.
Feeds it to Garnett. Tipped. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. The Celtics making a switch here. Terry's checked in. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Zeller is checked in for Varejão. Spates comes in for Tristan Thompson. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Alonzo G. And Ellington is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Outside, Pierce. Now here's Terry. He's covered closely. And that is good.
Looks like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
Here's Waiters. Stolen by Terry. Pass. Celtics passing it around. It's blocked. And it's good. Terrific work on the offensive glass to make that one work.
And a really poor job boxing out there, guys. A momentary lapse in concentration, I think.
Raiders with the ball. Guarded now by Jason Terry. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, that should definitely do it. Now it's starting to get out of hand.
Yeah, they're not just running to the finish line. They're running through the finish line right here. They're piling it on a bit.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pierce kicks to Terry. He kicks it to Bass. And it's Spates with the rebound. Now here's Waiters. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
That'll do it for now. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to the Eastern Conference quarterfinals here on 2K Sports. Now let's check out our Jordan Player of the Game.